It wasn't me. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. And I'm like, okay, I got fifth, you know. I've accomplished my dream. Did what I always wanted to do, make the top 5. Fifth place call, it wasn't me. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Uh-oh.
Something going on here. Fourth place call, it wasn't me. I'm like, oh, man. Every time it came time for a name to be called, I'm expecting to hear my name. All the way up to me and Flex standing on stage.
You and Flex standing on stage. I remember like yesterday.
And I knew in my heart that I was going to get second place because they already said Flex was going to win.
Right.
So I'm thinking the whole time they're going to call Flex name for first, and I can remember like yesterday. They called out Flex name for second, and I'm like, and called me out for first. I'm like, oh man, they done made a mistake. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, they wouldn't make a mistake that big, and I hit the floor.
Yep.
And I was out, pretty much out cold. I fainted just like that. Wow. And the only thing I remember was Vicky coming on stage and helping me get off that floor. And I didn't know I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know I was down on the floor that long until I watched the tape. Flex came over and said something to me. Chris came over and said something to me. I ain't heard a word.
You don't remember none of that?
I don't remember none of that. And when I got up, I'm like, oh man, I don't want the Olympia. This is the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. I never in a million years thought I'd win the Olympia. I never even dreamed of winning the Olympia because I didn't think it was possible.
How did winning the Olympia, how did that change Ronnie Coleman's life?
Man, I was a lot more richer. I was broke for 34 years of my life. My first Olympia, I finally made some money.
You got some money.
Finally made some money. I finally came up in the world. So It was the greatest feeling ever to finally make some money where I didn't have to, worry about my next meal or worry about house note, car note, and all of that stuff. So it was the greatest feeling ever to this day. I mean, can't nothing top that. Like I said, winning that first Olympia, it was the greatest feeling ever. It was so good and so great. I can't even describe how good it was, how wonderful it was to finally win something that I truly enjoyed doing. I had the most passion in the world for doing. It's hard to put in words. It's just that enjoyable. It's hard to put in words because, like I said, I never even dreamed about winning the Olympics because I never thought it was possible.
Right.
I got into bodybuilding for a free membership to the gym.
Right.
And never even considered winning the Olympia. All I was thinking about, hey, I get a chance to work out for free. And I'm gonna make the best. I'm gonna do my best, when I get up there on stage, because, that's how athletes, us athletes think. We got to be our best at everything we do, and we got to challenge ourselves to be even better.